Hey y'all, I know it took me forever to make this video. There's just been like so much stuff that's just been like happening. And like since this is like my first pregnancy, it's been really hard for me to like try to like keep up with everything. So first, what I'm going to talk about for this video is my first trimester. I am currently now in my second trimester. So I'm just gonna give you guys like my experience throughout my first trimester and how that was for me. So in the last video, I mostly talked about like birth control methods that I tried and just the fact that I was so happy I was pregnant and about to be a mom. Definitely go through a variety of emotions. Like when I first found out that I was pregnant, I was more so like shocked, and then I was really happy, and then over time I was like annoyed because my body was going through all these changes, and like I said, I couldn't keep up, and it was just like frustrating. So in my first trimester, I didn't get like morning sickness or anything like that until I was about 8 weeks. Which was like really strange because I was having cravings at the same time, but it was like I'd eat those cravings and then I would get nauseous and like get sick. Thankfully, throughout my first trimester, I did not throw up. So I got lucky. Some women, their morning sickness, they're throwing up. I just mostly got nausea, which was making it hard for me to eat because I was scared that I was going to throw up. So it was just like a repetitive, vicious cycle. It was like I'd want some food and then I'd smell the food, or like it would be in front of me and then I'd start to eat it and then I would just be like, I can't. And then I would stop eating it. I think the easiest things for me to eat at that time was definitely just like soup, ramen, oatmeal, cereal. I ate a lot of cereal, which isn't bad either because, as long as you're still eating. The other thing that did help me with my morning sickness was fruits. So like watermelon, for some reason, it would help me, like, because I feel like watermelon's just filling in itself. Like if you eat a whole bowl of watermelon, you're gonna feel full. I guess just because it's water. But yeah, it was like refreshing too. So it was like a relief kind of. Lemons. I would literally eat lemon wedges because they would like take away my nausea. Lemonade, like fresh lemonade. Oh my God, I was in love with Chick-fil-A's lemonade at this time because I would literally go there and get a large lemonade whenever I was nauseous, and it would just like get rid of it and I would be able to eat. So as long as the nausea wasn't there, I could eat. But if I ate too much, then I got nauseous. It was just like, it was so annoying. I was honestly so miserable, like for like 2 weeks. So my 8th week of pregnancy and my 9th week of pregnancy were definitely the worst for me. I just had constant nausea. I was super, super sleepy all the time. So it was like really crazy fatigue. And I had like the worst headaches, which I don't know if that was even related to it because I have spine issues too. I also went through a lot emotionally. Besides being annoyed with all the things that my body was going through, I started having, those thoughts of like, is this really what I want? Or like, is this something that I'm just wanting because like people do it, or because it's like the thing that women do? And like, I started having all those questions, and then I came to realization it is something that I absolutely want. There's no doubt about it. You just start to think like, oh my gosh, like, can I actually do this? Like, you start to have like anxiety. I didn't really start having anxiety because I don't think it registered to me that I was pregnant until after my 8th and 9th week, when I went through those pregnancy symptoms. Then I was like, hold up, this is a lot. Like, how are women doing this? Like, I couldn't believe it. I will say it was interesting. I was just really sleepy a lot. I wasn't able to start really eating normal again until I was like 11 weeks. So I was almost in my second trimester by the time I was able to eat like 3 normal meals a day and snacks in between. Because by week 10, my body had gotten so used to barely eating that like I still couldn't eat. Even though I was really hungry, I'd take like a couple bites of something and then I was full. Or I eat one meal, like one big meal, and then I would get super sleepy, and then I would sleep through like lunchtime, and then I wouldn't eat again until like 6 p.m. So I would probably only eat like twice in that day. It was just like a huge adjustment, and I finally had gotten to the point, I was maybe like 12 weeks when I finally got to the point where I could eat like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and also I would be snacking throughout the day. And I wouldn't get tired. I wouldn't, like, it was like I started to feel normal again, that part. It's like so strange. Like you start to feel like yourself and then you don't. And then you start to feel like yourself and then you don't. So the exciting news about everything is I finally know the gender. It's a girl. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I'm scared. Because I know how I am. I know I'm feisty. I know I got a little bit of an attitude, you know, I got a little bit of like flavor to me. So I'm just like, and you know, they say that when you have a daughter, it's payback. So I'm just like, y'all, she is about to be the feistiest little German / African American baby. Like, it's about to be it's about to be crazy. I just can't imagine. I was talking to my friend, I was like, you know, this is actually really crazy to think about, like me growing a human inside of me. It's like I'm so self-aware that I honestly cannot wrap my head around the fact that there is a human growing inside of my stomach, like, or excuse me, my uterus. And like I can't, like, there's gonna be a little tiny person that looks like me and my boyfriend, and they're gonna be like, mommy, and I'm gonna be like, whose baby is this? Oh wait, that's my baby. What? My brain can't, like, it just don't. Like, that's all I can say is it just don't. Like, I can't right now. It's too much. I'm too self-aware for it. Like, that's been my first trimester. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the second trimester so far, and then when I make the next video, it'll be towards the end of my second trimester and also the third trimester. I am currently 19 weeks. I will be 20 weeks on Friday. Today's Tuesday. And I have felt my baby girl, and it was honestly the best feeling. Like, I think I felt her for the first time when I was 16 weeks, but I wasn't sure if it was a fart. No, but for real, that's what it felt like. Like, I didn't know. I was like, am I about to fart? Or like, what was that? Like, I can't even explain to y'all the feeling of like your child moving to your voice, or like, God did his thing when he did his thing when he was like, listen, I'm gonna make women, this is how they're gonna give birth. Like, this is how humans are created. Like, he did his thing with that, because like, it's just such, it's definitely just like, it's amazing. I really don't know how else to explain it. Like, I'll say stuff a certain way, like, what you doing? Or like playing around, like something like that, and she'll move. Or like, I'll laugh and she'll move. And she loves when I drink apple juice. If I drink apple juice, she is going nuts in there. She is going crazy. Butterflies. Like, you know, when you're going over like a hill or like a roller coaster and there's like a drop and your stomach does that like fluttery thing. That's what it feels like. And sometimes we'll be on different sides. So sometimes we'll be on the left side, but low. And sometimes we'll be on the right side, but up, and vice versa. Like, she'll just move around. It's just so, I love it. It's amazing. And sometimes I'll feel her and I just giggle. I'm actually annoyed that I've never seen anyone make a video talking about this experience because it's just like, I'm sure there are videos, but I've just never seen one. Like, it's just so, it's amazing to me. It could just be the cancer in me, the motherly instinct that is just like endowed with this entire experience. Is that the right word? Yes, that's the right word. Believe in yourself. I don't really have any crazy pregnancy symptoms now. I do eat a lot more. I am always hungry. I can eat something and then like 20 minutes later, I'm just like, I'm starving. And I also have moments where she will wake me up in the middle of the night because my stomach's growling. Like, I'll wake up at like 4 in the morning with like I never ate before. And I'll just go in the kitchen and be half asleep, like eating stuff. Because I'm just like, it's so like, I'm so hungry, but I'm not hungry, if that makes sense. Like my mind isn't where my stomach is. So it's like, I'm like, she's hungry. I'm not hungry. Like, she's hungry. So my stomach will be like growling and she'll be in there like moving around. And I'm just like, okay, I'll literally say, okay, I'm gonna go get you food now. And I'll just get up literally like this, y'all, and walk into the kitchen, open up the cabinets, get like some chips or something, or like a yogurt, and just be in there just eating. And like, then I'll just get back in the bed and like fall back asleep like that. She be wanting me to make whole meals. And I'm like, listen, girl, it's 4 a.m. I'm not about to sit in here and cook. Like, or eat or sit down and eat a plate of food. Like, no, I'm tired. Like, you finna eat this yogurt and I'm about to go back to sleep. Into my second trimester, I actually had really bad congestion, which apparently is normal at this time of pregnancy. I think they call it, I might pronounce it wrong, but it's rhinitis, which just literally is like, everyone doesn't get it, but some women do. I'm thinking it's more prone to women who have like allergies, but like you just get super congested, like your nose literally closes up. I could not breathe, y'all, for like a week and a half. And then on top of that, I got sick. So while I was sick, I also already couldn't breathe. So then I was like double congested. It was miserable. But yeah, that is my experience so far and into my second trimester. I'm just happy I'm starting to feel slightly like myself again, like I mentioned previously. I know it probably won't last long, so I'm just rolling in it while I can. I don't have any aches and pains yet. I do try to stretch every day to get my body used to stretching because I know it's gonna start happening more. Oh, excuse me. My cat just scared the bejeebus out of me. Hi. But yeah. Yeah, if y'all have any questions, y'all can put them in the comments and then I will go back, or I will go into them in the next video and like answer any questions. But yeah, it's from the side. Sorry, I got a maternity belly ring in because my belly ring was getting too tight. But yeah, here she is. Here's my baby. Oh. I'm not even gonna promise y'all that I'm not gonna take a long time to make the next video because I just might. So, yep, that's it. Bye.